I'm going to be a fashion designer. Dude, I'm really worried about this internship interview. I'm still kind of coming into my own. It's really competitive industry. I get my fabrics at Britex. It's really the first big fabric store that I've ever been in. I want to have my own line. I kind of feel like I'm on my way. Is it recording? Alright, let's go.
Take this pink ribbon off my eyes. I'm exposed and it's no big surprise. Don't you think I know exactly where I stand? This world is forcing me to hold your hand.
Are you videoing her? She has to videotape me doing everything. Why? Because I'm making a video of myself. I'm making numerous videos of myself. And I'm gonna broadcast them. Can I be in your video? Of course. I promise I won't flash my titties. Yeah, right. Don't make promises you can't keep, honey.
'Cause I'm just a girl, a little lonely. Well, don't let me out of your...
Well, lately I've actually been reading a lot of fashion magazines. I don't typically read fashion magazines that much because I kind of feel that they're kind of commercial and mainstream, and I'm just not really into that. I do really like kind of smaller type magazines, you know, that I guess aren't so popular. I really like reading features on the new upcoming designers. I actually think Nylon, which I did read this month, had a lot of different features on new designers. So that was really interesting to read. And I think I just read a magazine called Metro Pop, which was also really interesting, reading about, you know, the new young designers and the upcoming talent. That's always really inspiring for me. Yeah, usually when I read magazines, I honestly, I don't even really read them. It's really hard for me to get inspired by flipping through Elle or even Vogue. But I will go through the pages and I'll actually rip them out and paste together collages of little pieces of it that inspire me, and you know, I'll combine different issues and you know, things that I like, and just make an inspiration board or put it all in my sketchbook or something like that. So in that sense, I guess I do read or use fashion magazines, but as far as being inspired and you know, looking, seeing an outfit or seeing what's in for the month or the season, I don't look to fashion magazines for that. Well, as far as inspiration goes, I get inspired by just about anything. You know, be it books, music, definitely music, artwork, sculptures, food, anything really. You know, it's really easy for me to be inspired, and you know, one little thing will trigger a whole, you know, list of ideas for me. You know, I really get inspired by street style too, which is why I like being in a big city, because there's so many different kinds of people and cultures. So that's really fun for me to see, you know, what everyone else is wearing, because I can kind of take this from one person and this from another, and you know, get inspired by that. Lately, I've actually been really inspired by blogs. You know, I've been reading a lot of fashion blogs. It's becoming kind of an addiction. And it's good because I'm kind of, you know, meeting a few new people, which is really cool. And I love seeing, you know, what everybody else is wearing and why they're wearing it, like how they interpret it or what the story is behind their outfit. That's always really fun. So, you know, reading blogs and looking at Lookbook, and even like the Fashion Spot, the street style on there, that's always really inspirational for me too. Okay, I've already cut this pattern, but I think I need to take in the waist a little bit too wide. So I need to make it more narrow. The tees are kind of, you know, they're plain white tees, and I drafted the pattern myself, which I'm really excited about because it was really the first actual pattern that I made on my own. And, you know, I put it together, and then what I wanted to do was kind of, I'm really into like embellishments and kind of things that are sort of unnecessary to be there, so to speak. So I kind of wanted to add like patches or, you know, an extra bit of embroidery or lace or buttons, so things like that, maybe like zippers or, you know, little fabric flowers. So I'm working on that. So they're gonna be like these really embellished tees. I'm wearing one right now. This was my original one that I think I'm gonna keep for myself. So I really have always liked things that are like over embellished. I think I'm kind of in that whole, like, you know, during the Enlightenment period when it was like more is more instead of less is more. So I think that's what my tees are kind of going towards. I'm actually thinking that I might put some velour on here in addition to lace. I'm thinking maybe a pink and black, or maybe like a light blue and like silver. That might be kind of interesting. So let me see what I have. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know. I don't really like these. They're too, I don't know. They're just red and white. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? I think I read really recently that, you know, on this blog of this gentleman who's actually, I think it's kind of like a business blog, so he's kind of a businessman, and he had this one tip for, you know, starting a business if you're starting really small, you know, from scratch, and it was, you know, sell 10 things of whatever it is you're selling, and if you can sell 10, then you're all set, because if you can sell 10 things to 10 different people, then you can find 10 more people, and then you'll be able to find 10 more, and then 10 more, and then eventually it'll grow and grow and grow, you know, and you'll be able to work off of that. So hopefully, you know, that'll work with me. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if that will happen with me.
Here's the chance of life. Get ready, set, fly high above the fear of your mind. Go for it. It's hit or miss. Too late for you to quit. You gotta show 'em how bad you're